What's going on, Stim Junkies? High Stim Ace here. I hope everybody's having a great week. I know you guys are crushing those workouts, and so am I. Thank you so much for tuning into this review. This is going to be a really special one. I have a product here today that, if I'm being honest, I was a little hesitant on whether I should pick it up or not. I like browsing on the pre-workout supplement subreddit sometimes and read people's feedback just to get an idea of whether a certain product is good or not. Obviously, I got to try it out myself, and everybody is affected differently by these products. But it's good to have a general consensus sometimes just to get an idea of whether people like it or not. So this is a product that, unfortunately, the community's feedback seems to be somewhat negative. I've seen some mixed reviews. Some people say it's a good pre-workout. Other people on the subreddit said it's decent. Other people said it's complete bunk. So I was a little confused. I didn't know whether I should pick it up or not, but sometimes we got to take risks. And so I tried getting in touch with the manufacturer. They wouldn't reply to me, so I purchased this myself on one of my more recent unboxings. I forgot which one it was, but I got this one from Neutral Cartel, and this one right here is the Gulag, coming to you all the way from the Gulag in Russia. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys, but this is the Gulag pre-workout right over here. The flavor is These Colors Don't Run, which is their take on an American pop flavor. The company is called Just Vibes Nutrition. They're kind of a small company, a little bit under the radar. If I'm being honest, I never heard of them before, but I have heard of this pre-workout. I watched the Garage Gym Homie review and the Fitness Deal News reviews from like a year and a half ago. This is a product that's been out for a little while. This isn't a new product. I do believe there's a new flavor that came out kind of recently, maybe in the last 2 months. But this right here, this flavor here has been out for quite a while. This product has been out for quite a while, at least over a year at this point. And we have what's called a semi-proprietary label, meaning they list a couple of the ingredients here with their dosages, and then the rest of it is under a proprietary blend. It's a very short label, so it's not going to take us a long time to go through it. Is it worth your hard-earned dollars? Let's talk about it. So yeah, guys, like I said, some people said this product isn't too great. Some people said it's really good. And again, you never know. These products do affect people differently. And sometimes something that can hit me amazing can do nothing for you, and vice versa. So that's why it's always good to watch multiple reviewers to get a general idea. And in the end of the day, you're still taking a risk. But without further ado, let's go through this label. The flavor, like I mentioned earlier, is These Colors Don't Run, and it is their take on an American pop flavor. It goes down pretty easy. Not a lot of synthetic flavor there. Maybe a little bit of an aftertaste, nothing too crazy. Definitely one of the better American pop flavors. The color is green, though. It's kind of like a sludge green color, which could be off-putting. And I guess it is what it would look like if an American pop was melted and the red, blue, and white would melt into one liquid. So I guess in that sense, they got it right. But the flavor's decent. It goes down pretty smoothly. Nothing too crazy there. Not an amazing flavor. But then again, guys, you're not taking these underground pre-workouts for flavor. I know I'm not. And I know you guys watching High Stim Ace, you Stim junkies out there, you don't care about flavors. So we're going to begin with the servings per container. And there are 25 in here, which is nice. And serving size is 1 scoop, which comes out to 12,795 milligrams. Oddly specific. So let's round it off to 13 grams. I did take this twice, today being my second time taking it. The first time I did take it at the 13-gram dose. Today, I heaped it a little bit of 15 grams. And the reason for that is because I got absolutely horrible sleep last night. I was sleep deprived and waking up multiple times at night. And you guys know that having bad sleep can affect the way the pre-workout hits. If you're in a grumpy mood, if you're a little out of it, if you're dealing with lethargy and brain fog, then even the strongest pre-workouts sometimes won't affect you properly. So I did add those 2 extra grams just to give it a bit of a kick, and I'm going to tell you about my experience in a moment. But before I do, let's talk about this label. So we start with L-citrulline malate at 6,000 milligrams, so bare bones citrulline right there just to get the blood flowing a little bit. Beta-alanine 3,200 milligrams, agmatine sulfate 1,500, so that's pretty good to help with the pumps a little bit more. Next up is the Vaso Gulag proprietary stim blend at 692 milligrams. And the first ingredient on here is caffeine anhydrous, and they do tell you this has 250 milligrams of caffeine, so that's pretty cool. We have guarana seed extract, 22% caffeine, 2-amino, 6-methylphane, and synephrine HCl, and rewulsin HCl. So that's it. That's literally the entire label. It's a tiny proprietary label, and the 2-amino in here supposedly is the real deal, the good lab-grade 2-amino that we all love, especially when you want to get that good head high, that good buzz, the mood elevation, the happiness. Does it live up to the name, or is it bunk? Before I get into my experience, guys, don't forget to like this video, share the video with a fellow stim junkie or a fitness enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. So my very first time taking this was last week, like I said, at the 13-gram dose, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I wasn't expecting much because most of the feedback I read for this pre-workout was negative. People said it was overhyped, it didn't do much, and I wasn't really expecting much. It was a normal work day. I went into the gym after work. I did take the 13-gram dose, no pump formulas, nothing. I always like testing these pre-workouts on their own before stacking them afterwards. Now, I took the drink, tasted pretty decent, no bad aftertaste, nothing like that, and I biked over to the gym. About a 6-7 minute bike ride. Within that bike ride, within that 6-7 minute mark, I started feeling a good mood elevation. Started feeling nice, creeping up from the back of the head, and something's going on. You know, right off the bat, something is going on. Something is in this product, and it's starting to brew. It's starting to cook. I got to the gym, and I had that sense of urgency that I really wanted to rush to those weights and start attacking them right away. I didn't want to waste time in the locker room chatting with anybody. I didn't feel social. I was in my own little bubble. I had my music plugged in, and it started sounding great. Got myself some good aggressive music. I was actually listening to metal that day. And I went upstairs and started attacking those weights. It took a little while for this to build up. The sense of urgency was there. The energy was there within 10-15 minutes. But you could tell something is building. It's creeping up a little bit. That mood elevation is creeping up. And the focus is incredible. You're locked in on your target. And that buzz is just building and building and building slowly. A little bit of heart elevation, nothing too crazy, but there was a little bit of deep breathing for the first 15 to 25 minutes, which then subsided. And it was within that 30-minute mark that everything started coming together, and that slight mood elevation turned into full-fledged euphoria. Literally on my maybe third or fourth set, warming up, suddenly everything clicked together, and I was pushing those weights and pushing them and pushing, and I just felt freaking incredible. Where did this head high come from? Where did this positive, good mood elevation just come from? Out of nowhere. But it isn't out of nowhere because it does start building up within 10 minutes. But I'm telling you guys, once you're there at that 30-35 minute mark, this thing just takes over and it's going to have you going for a good 2 hours. This thing is incredible. I don't understand how people said this doesn't work for them. Again, I know we're all different and we all are affected differently by these pre-workouts, but this thing is a hitter. This thing is absolutely insane at the recommended dose. I didn't heap it or anything. I made sure to weigh it out, and I do want to say that the scoop does run a little heavy. A full flat scoop will actually give you 15 grams, so always make sure to weigh out all your pre-workouts, stimulants, and research chemicals, because this one does come in a little bit heavy, at least for my tub. That's how it came in. So I did have to take off a little bit off the top to get in that 13 grams. Now, the second time I took the pre-workout, which was today, I did go for the 15 grams because, like I said, last night I got pretty bad sleep. I was waking up a lot at night and I was twisting and turning and I didn't get good sleep. I woke up this morning, had a cup of coffee, and I was just really out of it. Had brain fog, I was lethargic, I was tired. I wasn't even going to go to the gym today, but then I was thinking to myself, Ace, it's Sunday. And you know that Sunday is High Stim Sunday. I got to do something today. I can't just not go to the gym. So I decided to take the pre-workout and I said, listen, if I go to the gym and I just do 40-45 minutes, it's better than me being here at home and playing video games or reading or, you know, just chilling out on a Sunday afternoon. So I decided to take the product. Once again, paired no pump formulas with it whatsoever, but I did take it at that flat scoop, which came out to 15 grams, weighed it out, took the drink, and went to the gym. Now, this time was a little bit different because, again, I'm sleep deprived, I'm tired, I'm out of it, I'm a little groggy, a little bit irritable, but I walked to the gym today. It was a nice day out. I wanted to take advantage of the beautiful weather. I walked to the gym, and within 15 minutes, I started feeling baseline, meaning that before I took the product, I felt tired, I felt groggy, I felt out of it. I was not in my normal state of mind, both physically and mentally. Now, when I took this product after 15 minutes, I felt baseline. I felt normal, like I just woke up, refreshed, had a good sleep, and I'm ready to tackle on the day. So it was great. And then once I got to the gym and got down to the locker room, that mood elevation, that buzz, that illicit sense of highness started creeping in, and I felt so great. Got myself some good music today. Today, I was actually in a good euphoric trance kind of mood. Booted up some 90s trance, some trance classics, a little bit of techno, all that good late 90s, early 2000s stuff that I love so much. And man, I was flying in the gym. I felt so freaking good. And I'm still on one right now. I'm still hopped up. I'm still riding the buzz right now. Although it has come down a little bit. It's been about 4.5, 5 hours since I ingested the product, but I'm still buzzing. I'm still feeling good and relaxed. And the workout itself was incredible. I did a full chest day today. The chest got really, really pumped. Hit a little bit of biceps as well, just to even things out. Hit some triceps as well. And overall, it was a great workout today. I'm so happy I went to the gym, ended up staying there for a little bit over 2 hours, got in a little bit of cardio as well, about 30 minutes, and I'm happy to say the energy was smooth and consistent throughout. Once again, there was a little bit of the elevated heart rate when you first ingest the product, about 20 minutes in when everything really starts coming together. You do get a little bit of the shortness of breath, but it dissipates within 10-15 minutes, and as long as you're not hitting crazy circuits, which is what I usually do, then you should be okay. But even then, guys, even me hitting the circuit training today, going from one exercise to the other, I was hitting chest press, going into chest flies, going into dips, going into curls, and even doing a little bit of overhead press today with the easy bar just to get the upper shoulders. Guys, today was absolutely crazy. I ended up having an insane workout, even though I'm sleep deprived, and I don't even feel like I'm gonna crash right now. I feel great. I could take on the day. I wouldn't say there is much of an appetite suppression on this, maybe a little bit. Most DMHA pre-workouts will give you a little bit of an appetite suppression, even if it's not marketed as a fat burner or whatever, but DMHA itself is a strong stimulant and it will cause just a little bit of appetite suppression. All I had today was a protein brownie, a cup of coffee, and my protein shake, and that's it. I'm about to go cook myself some food right now, but I'm feeling good. I can definitely eat, even though I'm not starving. So I think there is a mild appetite suppression here, but nothing too crazy, nothing too over the top. Overall, this pre-workout is all about positive vibes. And again, I think the company is aptly named because it's called Just Vibes. And I'm down with these vibes, guys. This is a good pre-workout for when you want to get things done in the gym, but you want to have a good euphoria, good mood elevation, and just feel positive about the entire workout experience. I really like this one. This surprised me, came out of left field. I don't know about all these negative reviews, but I can vouch for this specific flavor. I made sure to get this flavor because this is the one that GGH and Fitness Deal News reviewed a while back, so I didn't want to take a chance. I wanted the newer flavors, so I can't vouch for the other ones. But this right here, these colors don't run. I'm telling you guys, this is a great one, and I'm really, really happy to have this in my arsenal. Definitely something I'm going to be hitting again in the near future. And it just goes to show you once again, labels are just labels. People are there worried about the efficacious dose. Oh, if this doesn't have 8 grams of citrulline, then I'm not touching it. Guys, this has 6,000 milligrams of L-citrulline malate, okay? And the pumps I got on this were actually very, very solid. So I was surprised, but you're working so hard and you're so in it that you're going to get good pumps and you're just going to feel great. Vascularity was on point, energy was solid, consistent, and it did smoothen out a little bit after that 40-minute mark, but the euphoria, the mood elevation are the stars of the show. Focus is there too. Overall, this is a Stim Junkie paradise kind of pre-workout. It checks off everything on the list. I love this one, and I can't wait till the next time I hit it again. If you guys want to grab the Gulag pre-workout, then head over to my friends at NutriCartel.com. Use discount code ACE15 to save 15% off your entire order and help support this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I will see you all next time for the next High Stim pre-workout review. High Stim Ace. Signing off.